Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty intriguing walk-in news going on for some PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. We do actually apparently have a few more arrivals. We also apparently have a little bit more like kind of more arrivals as well / confirms going on for some Switch OLEDs. We also have a little bit more PlayStation news going on. And overall, we'll kind of give you guys some things we're going to be kind of maybe watching throughout this weekend too as well. Because I feel like this actually upcoming last week was kind of very barren, very kind of weird. And as overall, we're just kind of very overdue for a lot of walk-ins, which is why I think we actually have a pretty good weekend going on so far. So a lot of things to go talk about, a lot of kind of speculations, a lot of kind of confirms, a lot of some employee things, as I mentioned. So a lot of stuff to go talk about. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. I'm going to try to get that done this weekend. I know I said a few days ago, but I'm going to try to get it done ASAP. As well, we have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Leave a like on the video if you guys want to, and if you guys go check out any of the big retailers themselves, you guys want to go chime in your thoughts and comments, you guys are super welcome to. So let's go and dive into quite a decent amount of stuff all throughout this. So first and foremost, we actually saw this. We saw a few confirms throughout this past week or so in regards to the BJ stores. This is up in the East Coast. So we actually have seen a few more up in the Carolinas specifically. We saw a few more confirms going on. I mean, I usually kind of feel like we see a lot of stuff in the Northern Carolina and South Carolina type areas. So as of yesterday, we had people confirming both on both ends. We actually saw both PlayStation 5 bundles going on in the North Carolina stores, Xbox Series X bundles, and the same thing too as well in South Carolina. As of right now, we have not seen other various stores in those areas. Like there's a lot of stores up in the East Coast or so, but we did also see a few more. I think it was up in New Jersey and New York as of the past like week and a half or so. So I'm not sure 100% how this is going to be going on, but we did also see the BJ's websites also go and update both with the PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X listings. So we're also anticipating more of an online restock. We're not sure exactly how they're going to want to do it. We usually do look more on the weekdays, but let's keep that in mind in case there's like a random, really weird weekend restock. But at least we are seeing more confirms going on. Before, maybe around like 3 months ago, and that's why I'm saying it's going to be some time, which is why we might actually see a lot more throughout these next few weeks, especially now. I'm sure a lot of these big retailers are wanting to build up stock and get stock, especially for the holidays and holiday season, because it just drives more sales, gets more foot traffic, I'm sure you guys know. But basically, we saw a lot of them from pretty much every location up on the East Coast a few months back, so it's kind of nice to see them kind of making their way back in the groove. But those are the 2 states we've seen so far. If you guys are in either one of them, it might be worth calling your local like BJ's wholesaler or kind of see if you guys any good more information on it. So I'll keep you guys in the loop for that if we see more throughout the weekend. But it's at least looking kind of nice. We've also seen a few people go get it. As well, we've also been seeing a lot more of the Switch OLED stuff. We'll talk more about PS5s and Xbox in a second, but we actually saw quite a bit more PlayStation, Switch OLEDs up in Target stores. We've seen, I think they did like another big batch of restocks, which would make sense because we actually saw quite a few Amazon and Target restocks, and I think also GameStop too as well for online listings for the normal Switch OLEDs, plus in combination with the brand new Switch, like normal Switch Mini, Switch Lite, I think, which is the Pokemon edition. So we've actually been seeing a lot of the Switch OLEDs in those stores, Target stores on the shelves, Walmart stores on the shelves. We saw a little baby bit for both GameStop and Best Buy. Not a lot in comparison to Walmart and Target, but we've kind of been seeing them nationwide. It's usually when it comes to these, it kind of depends on your store, your local area, like if the employees are nice and stuff. Some employees even have stock up in the back and they'd be willing to go and sell it if you're nice, but it really depends on the manager, if they have a lot of extra stock, when the stock arrived, all that type of stuff. 'Cause sometimes they also have to sort through as well with their internal system. So just keep that in mind and bear that in mind. As well, when it comes to Xboxes, I think it might just be like a continuous thing going on because we are still seeing a few reports of people getting their Xbox Series X consoles. Most recently, funny enough, I almost never hear news from it, but apparently some Target stores in Montana, that was like where the last kind of place we saw for the Xbox showed up. I never know, like I'll try my best to keep on getting more so stateside so you guys can kind of know and see for this type of stuff when it comes to walk-ins, just because they have more of a general broad range instead of nationwide. But yeah, for some odd reason, that was kind of like randomly stocked there. So if you guys are in there, you guys can maybe call your stores. But when it comes to all the stuff for the Switches, for Switches, consoles, everything walk-ins, it is a little bit more sporadic, so I'll just keep that in mind. As well, Amazon did also have this Amazon Switch OLED restock going on, where you can still maybe be on the watchful eye for the PS5 Digital, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series X Halo Infinite editions going on with that. Best Buy did not go do any restocks throughout the weekend. So just for like my own personal note for you guys, I'm going to be reaching out to a few Best Buy employees who have helped us on previous drops before to see if we're getting more additional information, because I feel like it's been a little bit on the weird overdue side, especially with them not doing a total tech restock or anything else. So I'll try my best to get more information for you guys throughout this weekend as well. When it comes to Walmart, well, actually, apparently for some of the Walmart orders, for the very few select people who've got them on through, we're going to try to go our best to go and find out the date. So if you guys did go get one, leave a comment down below. It was looking like November 12th and 18th were kind of the rough dates we're on the lookout for when it comes to when they're actually going to be arriving. So it might be a nice indication too as well for the next Walmart restock if it's not next week. As well, when it comes to other various places, Myers, we actually did go and see apparently more confirms going on. We saw a little bit more. We saw, like, keep on watching the northern stuff, because I think just have a lot of people who just are in like the Michigan and Wisconsin area. Apparently there was a few people who went to their local stores up in Myers, and they did actually go have a chance to get stock. But on part 2 of that, for our northern Indiana contact who's helped us out with like stock arrivals and such, they did actually go and confirm that they did have another small batch of 4 PlayStation 5s specifically for their store. So I'm going to try my best to reach out maybe for tomorrow to go and see if that's more of like regional drop, so like all of the Midwest, like Illinois, Kentucky, etc. But sometimes you do see a few specific stores getting stock, and then a few other stores as well getting stock. But at least this guy's been pretty nice and common with that stuff, so we're not sure if it's going to be sold for the day, but we did see them also get a batch of stock before that has not really been sold as well. So it's kind of been a double whammy just for overall stock updates. So at least we have some more stuff up in the Midwest and also East Coast. As well, when it comes to Staples, apparently as well, Staples apparently had maybe a little bit more stock showing on up, because I think there's been some Tennessee stock, funny enough, too, as well. At least this was reported for me, too. I'll have to go and double check it / like fact check it for you guys later on. But apparently the Staples stores did have both PlayStation 5 bundles, PlayStation 5 digital bundles, and Xbox Series X bundles up in the Tennessee area. So some of you guys know the stock, though, was apparently on the lower end. It looked like it was like a 333 in general, so I'm not sure if that means other Staples stores are starting to get stock again. It's been quite some time since the last Staples restock has even happened, so we can kind of keep that in mind. But at least we are seeing a few of these select areas and locations kind of making their way around here, which is very, very nice just to go and see. As well, for us, other like various places too, GameStop. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard about the GameStop walk-in event that happened starting as of last week. So we actually did go and find say that someone actually for their local stores still had stock left over in San Francisco. Although this has been on the very, very tail end of the stock. It's been kind of going on for a while. In some of the stores, we've had people kind of try to call up other stores and see that the stock's basically been out. But just want to let you guys know we did have someone go and contact a store, and they were still sitting on like 4, I think, overall bundles. So I don't want to get your hopes up, for at least for the GameStop stuff. At least the other stuff are at least somewhat reputable and like kind of overdue, so it makes sense for the GameStop restock going on. Apparently, like there was just very small stock, but there was still a few other areas. There was like in the Seattle, I think up in Texas, I think maybe Detroit and San Francisco. I kind of forgot. It was like a few days ago. But I mean, if you guys saw those videos, you guys checked the GameStop walk-in event type stuff. Those were actually the overall things we kept on being on the lookout for. As well, we also were hearing a little bit more on the rumor side for GameStop doing another walk-in event in the near future. We made a video on that a few days ago, but it kind of seemed like a little like on the sketchy side. So if any of you guys are GameStop employees, or I guess just any of these employees at all, you guys can always reach out to me on like Twitter or on like email or whatever if you guys want to. But we actually have been seeing a few more also rumors floating in with that too as well. So we kind of have been watching that a little bit more on the closely side. Other various things too as well. Throughout the week, this is kind of just a side note, Fred Meyer's and Kroger stores, apparently there were a few confirms. We did touch on this earlier on throughout the week itself, but we haven't seen any major updates on it. But we also usually see a lot more of these walk-in restock locations start getting a lot more stock and just doing stock overall. And the fact that we're seeing like little bits and pieces of stock arrivals, such as like the BJ's we're talking about, the Myers we're talking about, and as well as some of the other various select places, and even say Souls having Target having like various select stock floating around, it does kind of seem a little more likely. So in case you guys want to go check out any of the other most likely places we kind of check, such as the PC Richards, we haven't seen any confirms on it. You guys want to maybe call, ask, or see, be polite. And same thing with like Fred Meyer's and Kroger's, which we did see at least a few confirms, but nothing super crazy on that as well. HEB though, down the south, we have not basically seen any confirmations at all, pretty much anywhere. So as for this weekend, we're still like a few mid-tier places too. Like we saw the B&H photo that did have the online listings updated, as well as also same thing too as well. as we mentioned with the BJ's online stores, and Amazon, which sometimes do weekend restocks. As well, guys, don't forget about Newegg. They do sometimes on occasion go and do some online weekend shuffles. GameFly usually does not do any weekend stuff. Same with Costco and Sam's Club. They might work in like a random YOLO one, but we kind of go doubt it. Same with the PS Direct. We have not seen any emails. They usually don't do any weekend stuff. There's always that small chance, though, a retailer wants to maybe adjust it slightly with the weekend, with the holidays coming soon. But bear that in mind. If we see anything, we'll try our best to let you guys know and kind of to go and talk about it. But hope you guys all enjoy the video. Like I said, we'll maybe try to give you guys better updates tomorrow / continuous updates as well. So be on the lookout for that. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Hopefully today will be a good day. If you guys do any walk-in checks or calls, feel free to leave a comment down below or let us know. As well, leave a just subscribe if you guys want to. Put on the notifications, Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. Amazon links as well for the PS5 disc, digital console controller. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys up in the next one. Love you guys.